This next technique of the week that we're going to look at is, we've covered it before, called the switch. We've done several videos since then talking about the Shin Shield. We're going to look at some of the ways to kind of combine those two together and roll it into one nice transition. Alright, so we've talked about from the half guard here, I'm stepping on my own ankle and driving my shin in across this floating rib and going here. If you need to, you can even break that position and go higher. Alright, I like to have control from this, either inside it, outside it, wrist, whatever it is. This is my position, and this line right here, from this shoulder down to this wrist, this is the line that my hands will stay on. Okay? That's the parallel that I need to be thinking about in order to prevent him from closing this distance and collapsing me down, putting me flat on my back, and it goes all to hell from there. So I'm here, and what I want to do from here is I'm going to slide this down and catch the shin, and then come out to the wrist. I don't want to just go from here and try to find the wrist, because if he breaks the wrist control while I'm transitioning, I've just opened up my guard for him to pass. So from here, I'll find here, and then transition that all at one time. Now I'm giving a lot of pressure. If I just sit here like this, he's going to break my grip with no problem. Okay? And if I do it this way, it provides much more protection on my end. Eventually he'll get it, but I mean it's a much more difficult escape by pushing my knee away and pulling in here. Okay? I'll even go here, like this. Now trying to break my grip. Much harder for him to do. Again, you sit here all day, he'll get it, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this under to his armpit. Okay? Now I'm going to push up with my shin and drag this across while pulling down. Okay? So this arm's going to go across, this arm's going to pull, and my leg is going to kick in order to give me the momentum to get up on his back. So from here, across, kicking as I pull. Now, since I was in half guard, I've already got one hook set. Now I've got a clear path to the back. Immediately, I'm finding here and looking for this hook. If you can get it right here, great. Use this arm to open up the angle so that you can set the hook. If you can't, pull him with it and catch the hook. And now immediately going into your attacks. So I'm in the half guard and I've got my Shin Shield set up. I'm going to transition it high and catch. Okay? Now, before I just go sliding down with my wrist, I want to make sure that I'm ready to catch and then go all at one time. Okay? One combined approach. Now from here, I'm going to transition to this, and I've got good pressure going, reaching up and grabbing. Now, lifting with the leg, transitioning with the right hand, pulling down with the left arm, here and here. Okay? And then the leg is going to break free. So here, leg uses it as a pendulum. Going here. Now, immediately, I want to turn this corner. I'd love to be able to just grab this hook and sprawl him out. Sometimes you'll be able to, sometimes you won't. If I can't get it for any reason, grabbing the far side arm, pulling him down and setting the hook so that I can immediately start attacking. In my half guard, I got my Shin Shield. I'm going to transition it out, grabbing, transitioning. Okay? Moving from here to under. Now, pushing out, transition. Watch from this angle, watch the angle that I'm trying to produce off his hip. So I'm reaching up and finding this arm here. Now the reason I want to do this is already open. You see this gap right here. Some guys will try to hide it so that you can't get that hook set. I want to use this arm to drive this down so that I can try to set the hook. Okay? If you can't get the hook set, I'm going to use this to pull him toward me. I'm leaning off to his side. Now I can set the hook. Now I can start attacking with whatever choke I want to go with. It's an arm drag from the half guard. We've called it the switch in several of our other series. We're just setting it up a little bit differently, going from the Shin Shield position.